little room like this in the back of a Holiday Inn Express, and grew to now with probably 300 to 400 people show up every week looking for a way to change their life. And I just love playing a part of this. So I'm here. Get used to this face. Get used to this tag team. Right. Because we're really ready. Really ready to do some amazing things here in LA. As amazing as this company is, and I'll get into some things, and I'm a storyteller. There's a lot of facts and figures I could throw at you guys and make your head spin, but I think it doesn't matter unless you can kind of relate it to your situation. Yes or yes?
Yes.
But I get goosebumps. It's hard to sleep, honestly, sometimes, because in this great city of LA, there's no senior vice presidents for our company yet. Yeah, that's the key.
Yes.
Yeah. But if you guys know what I know, in the very near future, there should be, however many people there are in this room, that many senior vice presidents at a minimum, and just kind of ballooning and growing.
Yes.
So like Micah said, my name is Jared Bird. I'm originally from Philadelphia, PA. Spent the last 8 years in Atlanta growing business, and actually moved out here to capitalize off of really what I call virgin territory. The fact that this company's been around for 14 years, started out on the East Coast in New York, and it's just making its way to California, and actually in the next 2 months into Mexico, Dominican Republic, South America, and Asia. I mean, you guys just don't know where you sit right now. So won't bore you with my story, but again, I want to jump into some information because I really feel like you couldn't be sitting in a better place. Right. We all hear the stories about how the Google brothers started something that was pretty basic. They were trying to come up with an algorithm to search the internet. Everybody knows what Google is now. Yes. We've heard the story of how Bill Gates decided college wasn't his thing, and he decided to work on this computer program, and now we all know it and love it today. It's called Microsoft. Right? And we also heard about how he took some of his college buddies along for the ride with him. Now, everybody didn't take that journey with him. Yes or yes?
Yes.
But the ones who did, I think it's fair to say their lives are never the same. They're out here buying sports teams and doing all other kind of things. So again, you're looking at a company, guys, in my humble opinion, that's on the cusp, on the precipice of exploding in American free enterprise. And you're lucky enough to hear about it. We're probably 10 out of 10 of your friends, and 9 of them have no clue what we got our hands on.
That's right.
Fair enough. So we're going to get into this information. I've ridden some highs, I've hit some lows, being involved with real estate and some other really dynamic industries. But just think about it for a second. This company gives you access. I like to say access. Can somebody say access?
Access.
This company gives you access and exposure to industries as big as energy. Energy is as big as text marketing. Energy is as big as health and wellness. In a time where our country is finally starting to realize, you know what? If I don't have my health, what good is being broke or being rich? Am I making sense?
Yes.
So, I mean, you have access with this company to some things that, as a businessman, I couldn't come up with enough money to get into. I don't know how much money or how many people I'd have to pull together to have access to commercial energy. Right? I don't know who I'd have to talk to or what I'd have to put in place to get access to merchant processing. We're sitting in a restaurant. Do you think this restaurant accepts credit cards?
Yes.
Do you think this restaurant is always looking for ways to lower its expenses on things like credit cards or their gas bill and things like that?
Yes.
So guys, to have access to this kind of potential, you don't even know where you sit right now. So again, what we teach people how to do is do 2 things. We always hear that, there's an old saying, people either have a lot of time and no money, or a lot of money and no what?
Time.
I mean, that's an age-old story. So we know the person who's always ripping and running, and they have a nice house, but they're never there. They got a swimming pool they've never set toe in.
That's true.
Right? Or you know the person who has all the time in the world and is broke as a joke. What we teach people how to do with this company is to put both things in balance. My team and I, we jokingly said, you want to be the person when everybody's stacked up in traffic, you're driving the other way. Can you guys feel me on that? Going to somewhere you want to be with somebody you want to be with.
Exactly.
So again, keep an open mind, because again, for me, going on 5 years ago, this information, I allowed it to literally, like Hallie said, change the course of my life, and I think it can do the same thing for a lot of you guys in here. We can go to the next slide.